When Aden Wright left his home just a few days after Hurricane Irma in search of some fresh pizza, never in a million years did his mother think he'd never return. But while traveling on his neighborhood roads in Lehigh Acres, a disgruntled driver committed the ultimate act of rage and shot and killed the 20-year-old.
Was headed down the street and came upon a car stopped in the road, and they weren't moving.
Aden paused for a minute, but the vehicle stopped in front of him never moved.
I think he assumed at first maybe they were out of gas because of the gas shortage after Irma, and they didn't move, so he honked his horn, and basically the man killed him for honking his horn. So.
After shots were fired near Richmond Avenues north and south, the driver of the white SUV sped off and left Aden for dead, and to date he is still at large. At this point, detectives are hoping to speak with anybody who may have been in the area around 6 p.m. on September 14th. There's a strong possibility that someone may have witnessed something, having no idea at all that a murder had just taken place.
It makes me crazy. I feel like I just don't know how you do that. I don't know how you just randomly just take somebody's life, a kid. How do you take a child's life like that from their family?
Aden's family and friends are still trying to wrap their heads around the fact that a stranger would shoot this mild-mannered young man over something as minor as honking a horn.
It'll never be a righted wrong, but this can't happen to somebody else, and somebody capable of doing that needs to be removed from the streets.
After his father passed away 4 years ago, Aden took over the role of the man of the house, helping his mom and his sisters out as much as possible.
My son was always a night owl, so we would sit up and discuss the day and just talk. And now I sit at night alone.
Detectives are hopeful that someone will recognize the man in this sketch, a person of interest who may be able to shed more light into what happened leading up to the shooting and who the person responsible for Aden's death is.
Please come forward and say something. If this was your child, you would want to know.
For Southwest Florida Crime Stoppers, I'm Trish Wright.